good morning, entertainment daily lovers. Good morning, wonderful people. Good morning, my kings and my queens. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you people showing up. I see the comments. I see everything. Thank you so very much. I've not been able to respond to all of the comments, but I will. I will. I don't leave any comments hanging. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But look, this is juicy, and I'm just going to drop this here now as it's hot. Oh man, and it, don't give it pop it like it's pop it like it's So Justin Dean came out yesterday and he decided to address, according to him, the Koreans, Korra's fans. Let me quickly check my sound, okay? And man, I can't believe this. This one, I did not see it coming at all, at all, at all. I'm just going to drop this as you people. I know that most of my people are, you know, still sleeping and it's not the time for them to get in here, but I know you people will come in momentarily and some of you will watch the replay. Please pardon me. I have to, after this early morning school runs, I can just hop in here, have 1 or 2 hours to, instead of me to just use it to relax, I use it to bring the gist for you people. Okay, we get busy with updates on what's going on. So let me quickly check the sound and we'll get right in. So Cora, look, I'm not even kidding you. The title, the thumbnail, and everything you see there is the fact. Okay, it is the fact. Justin Dean, after the series of nonsense and complaining, and not only Justin Dean, Don was also live yesterday talking a whole lot of nonsense. I don't know, probably check that out later. I don't know if we have to go in, and I saw the live stream. I was on Facebook, I saw it, I went in, I listened a little bit, and then I left. So I didn't hear everything that he said. So maybe we might bring it here. That for that, I do not know yet. But what we're going to be talking about this morning, let me quickly check the sound before we get right into this. Give me a second. What we're going to do right now is, I think it's about 17 minutes just in addressing Koreans, okay? Addressing Korra's fans and how he shifts the whole blame and he blames them for ruining Korra's career, how Korra will never make it in the music industry because Korra is what, 35 or 36. She's past her prime. There is no ridiculousness you will not hear in these 17 minutes. There is no nonsense you will not hear. So let me just quickly check the sound and ridiculousness you will not hear in this episode. All right, okay. So our sound is great. Uh if you're coming in, please like the live stream. If you're watching the replay, give the live stream a thumbs up, please share, and we will just pick it up from there. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. 17 minutes. I think it's going to be a quick one. We're going to round up so quick, okay? And I'll see if I'll be able to use this hour or two to, if we can cover two topics, okay? Drop the other one on Facebook also. So let's get right into Justin. The ridiculousness of the nonsense Justin said on this video is unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's so ridiculous. In fact, South Korea and North Korea was even receiving stray bullets for doing nothing. That's to show you how silly this human being is. Justin lives in his own bubbles, exactly as, and he will always throw shade to other. Typical some of these Americans. This is their mindset. They always shift blame to everybody else. Tell me now, why is North Korea and this thing, they have the worst president in their country? He's pointing fingers at somebody else. Let's do this. Let's listen to Justin. Every time you throw shade to any country, your country go collect. Some people they polite, they say sorry to, but mention any country you go collect. Now your country go collect the water. Not there for nonsense. Okay.
Hey y'all, so I'm gonna try a different approach to stop this madness with, again,
He said he's trying a different approach.
Truth is the only thing that really matters. And so I'm going to talk directly to the group of people that are actively been harassing me for the last 4 years.
He said they've been harassing
and that is my ex-wife
This man is such a narcissist, and you can see it every time. He is the one harassing people. Justin is the one inserting himself. Justin is the one that comes out to talk his nonsense. First of all, who came out to expose this whole thing? Justin brought it out. Who did several series? Who recruited people to come and bash Korra and everything? Justin did. Justin continued on this path until people could not take it anymore. Strangers came out and started defending Korra. I can tell you that 99.9% of the people defending Korra, Korra doesn't know them. She has never met them. She doesn't even know what they look like. Do you understand? Like, you're just defending a human being, not because you want to know the person, you want to be friends with the person, or you're just defending an innocent person, because whatever happened in your marriage happened, okay? Whatever you're saying, oh, this happened, that happened, she has moved on. She has moved on. If you're claiming she did you dirty, you did her dirty too. But she has moved on. Several people divorce. Learn to move on. Because in this life, when you are born, you were not born with anybody. Your parents gave birth to you. You grew up in your home by yourself until you were 18 or 20, or at whatever age you got married. It is not a do or die affair. If you divorce, move on. Remove the person's name from your mouth. Just live your life like the person doesn't exist. Because there was once a time in your life that you didn't know that person, and you could leave. So Justin is the root of this problem. He continues to be. 2025, after his whole rant and rubbish, towards the end of 2025, Justin came out and told his fans, I have healed. Healing from what? Self-inflicted injuries. Said, I have healed, I'm moving on, I'll start doing my educational contents and things like that. Only for him to come and insert himself in the rubbish that Stoney and Don started. Who invited Justin to put his mouth in a fight that was supposed to be between supposed to be between Korra, Don, and Stoney? Who invited? Even Don by himself, Don did not say, oh, well, I wanted to be petty. And you can see that Don is a very petty person. Don did not say, I wanted to be petty and I went and got the ex-husband to come and help us fight. Don said Justin contacted them, and Justin repeated it on his own live stream that he reached out to them. And now it's the fault of the Koreans. Now it's the fault of Korra supporters. Kerara here, man.
Fan group called the Koreans, which is a silly name because it kind of sounds like they're from South Korea or North Korea, which is even worse. And they do act like the dictator from North Korea. But this is not.
He said it's a silly name. Because it sounds like South Korea or North Korea, which is even worse because this man is such an idiot. This is the rubbish narrative that they sell to them in that United States. That is one country that a lot of people don't bother to do their research. They don't bother to know what is happening outside that their bubble. They just don't care. The problem of the world is what? The North Korea. Kim Jong-un is your problem. Vladimir Putin is your problem. But America is the one dropping bomb the whole world. Vladimir and Kim Jong-un, they've not dropped this thing, atomic bomb before. The only evil country in the world, and I will continue to say it, is America. That is the problem of this world. Erase that nonsense, the world will be a better place. They have the worst president, a total madman, a lunatic. He's pointing fingers at North Korea that didn't do him anything. Korra is an African. Korra is from Nigeria because her name is Korra. That's where they coined the word Koreans. It has nothing to do with Korea, the country. South Korea, North Korea, Central Korea, and otherwise. Justin, in his delusional madness, mood sick idiot, has to go and insult on a country that is just there on their own doing their thing. Is there nobody from Korea in that America that can slap this Justin's head, slap his ears very well, so that his Oyibo ear will be red for like 1 hour? Nobody can give Justin a hot slap in that his ears. This is how his mind works. Oh, Korra supporters are behaving like North Korea. North Korea is better than America if you don't know. The ruler of North Korea is better than the president, the prime minister, or that rubbish Donald Trump you people have there. You go around creating problem all around the world and you want to mention, you dare open your useless mouth to mention other people. The only thing America is good at is to create problems so they can sell weapons, mass murdering people. But now he's trying to shade North Korea. North Korea is your problem because you people are good in painting other people to look bad. Thunder fire you there in your cost country.
Attempt to talk some sense into people that are controlled by hate, controlled by a narrative that just doesn't exist. So I'm going to try to talk some sense into a group of humans.
A person that does not have sense cannot talk sense into anybody. Because if you could talk sense, you would first of all talk sense into yourself. But this delusional idiot from Oregon does not realize that he does not have sense.
Their primary objective is to uplift, defend, and propel their queen to greatness, which is actually a great thing. It's a lovely thing to have a fan base that avidly supports you and wants to see your success. But I'm going to just be very blunt. Koreans, you have destroyed her career. Honestly, you have. Now, and I'll tell you why. Okay? So, you guys got to understand this is not Nigeria. Okay?
Justin tries to destroy Cora's career, tries to manipulate everything, and he even said it with his own mouth. I will not stop until she goes down 6 feet below. I will ruin everything. She will end up in jail. This will happen. That will happen. She can never be anything without me. I was the brain box. I was the brain this. I was the that. It pains him that she's still excelling, doing well. And now him and Don, they've turned to, oh, they're in charge of Hollywood. The same way that he thought he was in charge of the legal system. Then the legal system showed him that, look, we know our job here. You just can't come here to fool anybody because of your skin color. You think that because your forefathers disappeared like vagabonds from somewhere in Europe and arrived there, and you pretend that you're American, you're going to fool somebody here. No, we know what we're doing. And they ruled exactly the way with evidence that they saw. And now he has switched to entertainment industry, him and Don. Oh, how the connections. You have to know somebody. She will never make it in Hollywood. She will never make it in the movie or the any industry because this is not Nigeria. You have done this, you have done that. Malachias. Very foolish human being. Very anyhow kind of person. Then Burna Boy and Davido and all of that, they need the permission of you. Arasta, Thames, Tiwa Savage, name them. All those Nigerian artists and all the other ones from this thing, other African countries like Fale Ipupa from Congo, Diamond Platinum, Tanzania. I can just go on and on. All of these are artists from the continent that are doing very well outside, hosting shows outside in America, Europe, Asia, everywhere, and pulling crowds. Did they need the permission of these two irrelevant idiots? A chiropractor that does not know his left from his right, knows nothing about the so-called job that he pretend he's doing, and that foolish Don that cannot produce even one thing successfully. You call yourself a producer and you don't even know how to balance your sound and talk about like complete two foolish human beings. They think they know the future of how Cora is going to go in the United States. If she's going to get it, oh, the doors are closed because of these two irrelevant idiots. They only scared are headless chickens. Nobody's paying attention to these two foolish people.
This is America, and
yeah, this is America. We'll go fly
because it's not it, and this is absolutely the Koreans' fault. She's never going anywhere in music.
It is Justin's fault,
more than an influencer
but it's still not working.
Likely perspective, and there's
the bashing and everything is Justin's fault. The Koreans defended what they know that they should defend, because you are not allowed to just bully somebody for no reason. You are not allowed. You're not the first person to get a divorce, but you wanted to ruin her. That's the goal. What you did not see coming is that God will raise people that will defend her. God said, even if humans will not praise him, he will raise stones. So most times when you're looking like this person does not have family members, this person does not have anyone to defend them, don't worry, God is there to defend them. And when God is standing to defend you, nothing in this life can ever win you, because everything will be turned around for your favor. Every plot that they plot against you, every single damn thing will turn around for your favor.
Some reasons behind that. Okay, so if you notice our American celebrities, yeah, they have drama. They might say something here or there to throw shade at someone, but nobody in the history of social media has ever went on a smear campaign that lasted nearly half a decade, and then have an army of.
Justin is the one that is on a smear campaign. That's why he comes out to talk about smear campaign. They smear my name. He is the one doing it. So he thinks everybody else is doing the same. That's the thing with narcissists. They will always accuse you of what they are doing, not what you're doing. They blame you for what they are doing. And they get angry for what they are doing to you. You're not supposed to get angry. They do it to you. And then they, in turn, still get upset.
Conglomerate bloggers that are most likely on the payroll, spreading this message. So you guys look.
Because Justin is such an evil person, manipulative, a user, all the people that have been around him have called him out. All of them. Give it few months. Tony and Don will also call him out. Just give it few months. Justin cannot really see that people can stand for people, because his own job is to use people. So it's like alien to him. Hence, he's alleging that Korra paid everybody that is talking about Korra. Everybody that is defending and standing and debunking the nonsense. That's what majority of the bloggers are doing, debunking the lies that Justin is telling. Because he wants the lies. Imagine if people were not debunking, countering what he was saying with evidence. People would believe him. But because people keep countering the nonsense he's saying, he's just like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to win with this. So let me try to turn it and turn it this way and twist it this way, but it's still not working.
Act and demonstrate that you guys are a terrorist organization that will defend any lie.
He's been saying that from day one.
Attack anyone, whether even if they're innocent. You guys have destroyed half a dozen businesses, including 2 of my own.
This is very an American thing to say. The same way they brought down their twin tower and they blame somebody else for doing it. Meanwhile, the job was inside job. If you know, you know. That's the same thing Justin is doing. He does his bullshit and then he comes out to blame Cora and every other person from out. It must be somebody from outside. Ew.
Chef Marina, lots of businesses. So look at that. Look at this from like an investment standpoint, okay? Because you got to look at this like, who are the billionaires that are going to invest in her, give her a signing contract, a brand deal?
Why is that your business?
Okay. Because I'm speaking to the Koreans, because you guys
You're
are
speaking to
enabling
yourself.
terrible behavior, and you are following.
Really, I can't wait. By afternoon European time towards evening, the Koreans will be online. I will just go and be reading their comments so I can laugh. So they don't worry, Justin. They will come and answer you. You want to talk to them? Don't worry. You think you are anything to even talk to anybody? But no worry. What you they find, you go receive them. They go call talk to you.
Instructions to go and harass whoever to defend her. And in doing that exact thing, you have destroyed her career.
Mm.
And she's
You
going to,
wish.
and she's going to, because her behavior, you're enabling, and it has caused her to get such a big head because
These two people are so delusional, Don and Justin. Don is talking the same thing. Justin is saying the same thing. We've never seen anybody that they've been able to promote and help the person with all the so-called connections they have in Hollywood. How can you have all these connections? You've not called up Jay-Z, you've not. That's how he lied that Snoop Dogg gave that advice. Now he will repeat that statement. He cannot say Snoop Dogg's name this time around. He said, I took her to somebody. He thinks that we forgot that he said it was Snoop Dogg that told Cora. When we get to the point, to the part, I will let you people know. Keep listening to his nonsense.
So many people will essentially commit felonies to
Like your
support
family
her
members.
and risk their freedom behind bars.
Now they're your family like now their house be
Is
that
likely in the
behind bars.
future for a few of them, and they're destroying her career as a result. It's already over. The woman's what, 36?
She said her career is
now?
over. So at 36 years
Born in
old.
1991, so I think that.
So at 36 years old, the career at 36, a woman's career is already over because you think you're what? You're God. Ah, now what? This man is foolish.
Maybe 35. Anyways, so she's well past her prime for music, right? Because they're looking for young people.
She's not you.
So here's the facts. Here's the facts. When you're trying to make it in the entertainment industry,
he said they're looking for young people.
Does not matter. It doesn't. It's who backs you that matters. Right?
Yeah, so, and the backing is you and Don.
I own a chiropractic
Nonsense.
business.
You don't own anything.
I run it by myself. But let's say I had 500 employees, right? And I had this really talented doctor that was the best in the world, right? And they had a lot of promise, and they could really help me with my business, getting it to the next level, that kind of thing. But when I meet this person, they have a huge head. They think that they think they know everything, and there's a lot that goes into business, and they just cause problems and harass the other employees. It does not matter that that doctor is the best that ever existed, because I'm not going to hire him because he's a problem and could destroy the company despite his skill set.
He's just trying to hype himself. He's a failed chiropractor. Period.
So let's look at it from her situation. You guys have a track record. It's all over the internet of people all over the world. And that is her brand now. Her brand
he is the one slandering her.
You either support me or my fan base will destroy you. And nobody that has something to lose sees that as a viable investment.
So Cora is threatening people that her fan base will destroy, but she's the same person that didn't say anything about the situation until Stoney and Don came out to start making caricature out of themselves, thinking they are trying to mock Cora. The only time Cora addressed that, she said the song was actually made by the three of them, and Stoney contributed even more in terms of the writing, and if she explained all of that, gave them their credit. That video is still on Facebook where she said it. She said, go stream it, go follow them. But yet, Justin will sit down, turn on his camera, and twist the whole story around because he thinks people are absent-minded like him, like his brain is not functioning.
And like with my friend network, she's been blacklisted from TV. With Don's friend network.
Did you people hear that? From his friend's network, Cora has been blacklisted from TV. So Don, Justin knows people in TV, and Justin is not doing anything with his life. He can't even move a channel. Ah, this guy.
She's been blacklisted from touring music in the United States.
I can't believe this.
And that all occurred because of you guys enabling.
So Korra cannot be successful in the music industry because of Don. The Don that nobody knows. Eh? Even in the city where Don is, if you go and ask for the top producers, I don't think when you mention the first 10, Don's name will come out. Nobody will mention Don in his city. Ha! I know fish out. If Momo was a person.
And cheering on terrible behavior. Okay, I'm saying this because I care. I actually want to see her succeed. And she's not going to tell you this stuff.
When we say this man is a narcissist, some people think it's an insult. How do you go from wishing somebody to die that you will not stop tormenting her until she ends up 6 feet below? You were calling her all the bad names, the P word, the W word. There is nothing you did not call Korra. And you said you will continue to do that until your children turn 18. You said you will make sure she goes down 6 feet below, or she ends up in jail, or she's deported back to her country. How is that you caring? How is that you wishing her well? Actions. Actions, they say, speak louder than words. This fool thinks that he will just sit, turn on his ring light, and he can. The only people you are able to confuse and convince are the headless chickens. And because they have no head, there's no brain in there. They can't reason for themselves. They need somebody to think for them. Those are the only people you have been able to convince and pull to your side, and they believe every rubbish that comes out from your mouth. You have seen that you tried all these years, 4 years now, you've been trying to destroy her. It is not working. You did not only use your mouth to say what you would do, you actually took actions. You started plotting, recruited people from the internet to carry out and do your dirty jobs. 4 years later, you are not God. Man is not God. A beautiful song that explains is a song by the artist called Chike. Man is not good, not God. Go and stream that song and listen to what that guy said there. Oh yeah, make it come, make you show your power. You're not God. What you're planning is not what the God has as planned for that person. 4 years you've tried to destroy her. You recruited white women. You created a group that was for only white people to join in to see how you people can get her deported. But instead, what happened? She became an American citizen. It shocked you? You're not God. You recruited people from her own country and other African countries and Caribbean and any black person you could find that is not thinking for themselves. You recruited them to work against Korra. Did it work? It did not. Because all of them are put together and are headless chickens on a bee. Who no get sense, no get sense. You're not smart, you're not smart. You're not wise, you're not wise. I keep saying that the worst thing that can happen to you as a human being, in fact, even if a truck jam yourself, you fit heal. If you know die straight, you go heal. You go hospital, then go fix your bone. But the worst thing will go happen to you now to marry narcissist or divorce narcissist. Wallahi, they no go leave you for this life. You no go rest. That's the worst thing that can happen to anybody.
Because her ego's too big and she wants to act like this untouchable queen that is destined for greatness. And unfortunately, her fan base messed that up for her. She never told you.
He said she wants to act like a queen. She is a queen. Okay? You can change it. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's hardworking, she's nailing it in that your country where you have not even achieved nothing, not even a cardboard box you have to your name. She's a hard-working queen, so let it be paining you. He said she's acting like she's destined for greatness. She knows who she is. She knows her abilities. She's not empty like you. You're empty, so you know that you're not destined for greatness. You go die poor. No, because now your mentality. Now so your life be. Because if you don't like to see anything good happening to somebody else, it will not happen to you. It is not a curse. That's just how it is. It's not a curse. It's not. You just like negative things, and that's what you think you want to project to other people. But that's what you're attracting to yourself also in return. But the mumu no go school, so you don't know anything.
Guys to stop. She never told you guys just support my music and leave everyone alone. This is about the art. This is about the ministry of music. No, she used you guys like attack dogs, like good little puppies, and now that's her brand. Okay? Like, and I'm saying this truly because I care, because maybe if you guys stop.
The only person that tried to ruin Cora's brand is Justin. Because if Justin did not come out to air their dirty linen outside, nobody would have known anything. You would just know that Cora was once married to one lunatic white man and they got divorced. The same way Patricia Bright, the YouTuber, also married to a white man, divorced. She was on a podcast. They asked her about it. She didn't say much. She just said, we sometimes people long time relationship people outgrew themselves and he's not bad. I don't know. I'm trying to figure things out. From what we know, the man has not said. Patricia's ex-husband now has not said anything, and Patricia answered the question nicely. There is no need to giving information to people that don't need to have information. Why does the general public need to know about your personal business? Okay, she was creating type of content. Maybe she was showing the her, but she had to answer the question, and she answered it perfectly. Which I expected that at some point after the divorce, Cora would have come out, you know, on her own time, on her own terms, to announce to her, fans that, oh, look, I'm divorced, I'm no longer with Justin. Because at some point, people will no longer see Justin on her videos and they will ask, and she would address it, and that would have just been it. But this man came online and started doing series of videos, dragging her, recruiting people, and made all this whole mess. But the beautiful thing about this is even when he tries to make it look like Cora is the one dragging everything, when you go through everything that is online, you will know that Justin is the problem and not the Cora. So this does not have anything to do with her brand. And she's very careful too that she hardly addresses anything. Once in a while, he will give one big lie and she will just address that one. And then he will continue for the rest of the year to run like a madman, dragging her. Who invited him into this misunderstanding between Cora, Don, and Stony? Who invited Justin into this? Who invited Justin? How did Cora's name come back to your mouth? Because it never left your mouth. You cannot focus in your life.
Not just about harassment of me, it is her image online. My image isn't great either because of this stuff. It is what it is. I've accepted it.
He said his image is not great. Your image has never been great. Okay, you come from prison break family with all that weird behavior. You talk about you get image nonsense. I say it. Good morning, Queen. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I say you can tell those we had a sit down with Don after their skit. Who told us he is an expert and will never make it in don't you see the live stream Don did yesterday without him slash Don shows what you can do with the two belly stony like Don just talks nonsense. Exactly. How Cora would ever make it in the industry? No, because Cora had issues with Don. Now the doors in Hollywood is shut for Cora. Cora will never enter anywhere. Where and where have you taken Stony to? Stony that is obeying you and nodding her head like a gamma lizard. Where have you taken Stony to? Nowhere. You're worried about where Korra is going and where Korra is not going. They sound so silly, and I don't get. I don't know. So people don't listen to themselves when they talk. A lot of people don't. That's why. That's it.
I'm going to make the best of what it is. But Koreans, you guys are destroying your queen. She won't.
I think he really likes saying the word Koreans. He just likes it. Like he wishes that he has his own people too, so they can give him stars, support him, defend him. But he has Olukus. When you see the people that defend Justin, you know that they are Olukus of the Olukus of the highest level of Olukus. Stupidity raised to power. At that time. Eh, there's no one reasonable person that supports Justin. Just go and check. Not one person is reasonable. All of them are mad.
Tell you this. She'll act like, she's untouchable, but she knows it. She knows that she's screwed up with the industry in America. She knows this.
Yeah, Justin and Don is
you
the
guys
industry.
are all just here being nasty humans, going out and attacking people at her whim, at her instructions, and she looks like nothing but a liability. Speaking of liability, she can't get any branding deals. Why? Because she mixes sexualized content with children, and no major.
When the money from the sexualized content was coming, Justin was the same person that was defending Korra. Those videos and comments are there online. When some people from Korra's country were calling Korra out, why are you always dressed half naked? Why don't you just cover up a little bit? Justin will put on his camera because Korra was making money for him to travel and go and cheat on her. Justin will come out and start saying, well, that's our culture. It's part of our culture. You people cannot tell her what to do. They do, that's what they twerk. They do, they this, they that. They wear small, small fabric when they dance, their traditional and cultural. He was the one defending Cora because he was enjoying the money. Now the money is not coming to his hand. Now she's doing sexual content.
Corporation can stand behind that. I had meetings with her back in the day with some of the biggest executives in that industry, people that run $100 million companies.
This is what he said. He said, lies. You see the statement he just made. He made it a few years ago, and he said they went to see Snoop Dogg. Yes, the Snoop Dogg that you know, Snoop. Yes, that one. Then they went to see Snoop Dogg, and this is what Snoop Dogg said to Cora. Imagine, Justin knows Snoop, and he has not gotten anything out of his own life. And he's talking about he went to people with Cora, billion-dollar company. You met billion-dollar company people. You didn't tell them to give you those high end clients that you will be massaging and breaking their bones when they come out from movie set, or the artists that are working, right, doing their music videos and everything, they touring, they get tired, break their bones. It's Cora that you took to $1 billion, not you, your own chiropractor business. Who believes this nonsense? You have a business, so it's just like, I have this YouTube channel, I have opportunity to go to a place where there is people with big numbers. I will not go there and promote myself. I'm not going to promote my own, even if I want to promote somebody else. I will not use that opportunity to promote both of the brand. Is that not the way to go about it? So what came out of the promo you did? This man, the Chris.
And they literally told her to her face, you have to take the kids out of your content.
He can lie.
You can be as sexy as you want, or you got to tone it down and make a family brand, because it's got to be one or the other. Otherwise, you are unsellable.
Exactly. Lolo gave it to him after supporting him for how many years?
It's not her, and you know that. Stop putting the blame on the queen. I'm not putting the blame on the queen. I'm actually putting the blame on the fan base.
You see, at first he wanted to say she's not queen. He has finally acknowledged that she's a queen. He said, I'm not putting the blame on the queen. No be Ogu go kill you there. Eh? No be Ogu go kill you there. I think say you don't go talk am. You've used your mouth to call her queen. Justin. All hail the queen. He was calling himself Lord Dean yesterday. Lord my gosh. Ah, I don't die. I don't feel laugh. Which kind of wahala be this? Hey, wait. Mumu rest of power too. No fish out. I say it said the two men are just looking just the same. Just one's black. Exactly. That is just their color that is different. The two are two idiots. Two very mumu people.
The Koreans, the people that support her. You guys destroyed her career
Justin,
through enabling bad behavior.
Justin, you tried. It
If
didn't
you guys
work.
would have just band together and be like, "Hey, focus on your goal, leave
I think so.
everything else alone," she would probably be touring America.
I say it is very obvious. You know, the thing he did not think is that Cora would divorce him. When I believe whenever they were having their issues, he was always threatening her with divorce, and maybe she was, you know, being the peacemaker. You know, in marriage relationship, there's always one person that is the peacemaker, that is always calm, that will always try to reason, settle. Maybe Cora was that person in their relationship, and he will now threaten her. She will now apologize, even though it was not her fault. So when he did it that time around, that he came out and announced that he was divorcing her, but he did not go to file. I don't understand. You've not even filed anything. You're already coming to social media to announce that you're divorcing Cora. Only for Cora to up and go and file for the divorce. So he was blindsided. He didn't expect it. He thought he was the air that she breathed. She would be dead because he thought he was God. Omnipotent, omniscience, and omnipresent. That's what he thought he was in Cora's life. So he never thought that Cora would be the first person to move on. Enough is enough. Every time you're threatening with this divorce, let's do it. And she filed. And then shame could not allow him to do anything else. They divorced. She moved out and she's been doing well ever since. And he's been going down. Right now, he's in the drainage hole. And now he wants to blame somebody else. Eh? He really thinks and he wish that he can get. That's why on that video, on that live stream he was doing, he was referring to her as his wife. Even Cora was laughing when she. I think they brought it to her attention, and then she went and checked it. Maybe she checked it out, or somebody clipped it and sent it to her, and she saw it. That indeed he was referring to her as his wife, not my ex-wife, my wife. She was even laughing that even Cora said it, that he thinks that we're still married. That's how the brain of a narcissist works. They will never let go. They always think that they can control you and they're always in charge.
America right now, like Beyonce or Rihanna.
Hey, wait.
Truthfully, she has the stage presence, she has the talent with how she's entertaining.
He said she does not have talent.
The character or the coach.
You see, he said before 2 years ago, I mean last year, up until last year, he was saying that Cora does not have any talent. She can't even dance. That he was the one editing her video to make her waist move very fast and all of that. Somebody that people see dancing on the live stream. He said he was the one that was editing her waist to move fast. Now he wants to compare her to Beyonce and Rihanna. Ha. Slowly, you go admit all the truth. No worry yourself.
Ability, which is what is needed in any industry. You got to be coachable, and you got to listen to the people that own the damn business.
Listen to
You're
who?
not going to listen to your boss.
You and
Why
Don.
would they hire you?
Wait, who is the boss? Who is the boss? Don and Justin. I beg. My head depends. I no fish out.
So it's gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't care.
You're not pissing anybody off. You're just a lunatic.
It's just like
you talk with the
this
bomb.
is gonna keep going on forever and ever because the fan base is behavior.
Because this is what you want to do.
Doing that stuff, she might have a shot to recover herself by the time she's 40.
Away.
She'd be past her prime, but music generally is looking for a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, not a 35-year-old woman, single mother of two.
Away.
You guys are putting so many barriers in front of her, limiting her potential.
This is his mindset. Justin really thinks that because he's a man, is he not also a single father of two? Is it only Cora that is a single mother of two? This stereotype that people just want to tag women. Oh, your life is over because you're divorced. Your life is over because you're not married. Your life is over because you don't have kids. Nobody should be listening to this idiotic type of men that think this way. Your life is not over just because you're not married. Your life is not over as a woman just because you don't have kids. Your life is not over just because you decide to divorce a sick psychopath. Okay? Your life is not over because you have two, three, four, five, six children. Your life is just beginning, if anything. Okay? Even the sky can be your limit. You can achieve anything you put your mind to do. It's only this lunatic Justin that thinks that the world revolves around him because he's a man.
It doesn't matter how many followers she has. It doesn't matter how many views she has on social media. If she pisses off the people in power, the people that are the gatekeepers of any industry.
This is exactly what Don was talking about yesterday too, about gatekeeping. Now he said if Cora, so wait, the gatekeeper, I don't, wow, eh? Is this not making caricature out of this their industry in that America? Gatekeepers, Justin and Don is gatekeepers in entertainment industry in the US. I faint. If that is possible, I go not faint. Ah, I beg that. That don't make me laugh. Which kind of laugh is this? That? Eh? What am I hearing? Oh boy, this guy don't Chris. Just the Chris, it don't reach 100 level. I don't fish out. Wallahi, I don't fish
She
out.
will go nowhere but social media. Here we go. You used to video her while you did her thing as you speak. If you use all that, why? What? I don't get it. Yeah, I did used to video her because I was her biggest cheerleader and fan base. Paid all the bills. And honestly, truthfully, I'd like her to succeed still. I want everyone.
Exactly, you're very correct. Beyonce just told not too long ago. How old is Beyonce? Did people not attend because Beyonce is over 40? I think Beyonce is at least 40 or over 40. So people did not attend. Ha! Now wow. Cardi B also. I think Cardi B too is in her 30s. Did her where are these two people? Their brain is coming from that they think that because a woman has clocked 35 or 36, that woman cannot make it in any industry. Look, Cora. Does she even look like somebody that have two kids? She has the energy, banging body. She's talented. Where is this lunatic coming from?
To achieve in their dreams. But the thing that is actually stopping her from actually achieving anything
You wish that something would
other than
stop her.
just being a controversial figure on social media is the fan base. The fan base. You don't see me out here telling my fan base, which is weird for me to even say that. It's still something that's an alien concept to me. Not something I ever wanted, really. You don't see me out here saying go attack people, right? You don't. I'm a man. I'd be in jail by now.
He said, so Justin plots behind the scene. That's why he thinks that Cora is sending people to go and attack people. People have brought out his private chats, his voice recording, where he's plotting. Even the one he had with that blogger that was in Canada or where, that he was telling the woman to go and blackmail Cora. The woman posted that evidence now. He gave the woman Cora's number and he said, please don't let her know that I gave you. I can go to jail for this. So many things he has done is because he's dealing with Cora. So many things Justin did that could have landed him in jail if Cora wanted to file. But Cora just let it slide. So because Justin plots behind the scenes and recruits all these enemies of progress, he thinks that Cora is doing the same. She's too booked and busy and doing her thing, living her life, caring for her kids that she should be thinking of plotting for anybody to drag you.
You don't see me because it's wrong. So, like, I get it. I get it. Many of you are so stuck in your perspectives that you just see a man
Stock is calling other people
trying
stock.
to tear her down. But really, I'm trying to speak to the fan base that is destroying her career. Truly.
Justin, you can
and
lie.
How are you doing it? Because the more she misbehaves, the more she's praised. And that's you guys. So if you guys want to see your queen, absolutely have no future. Keep doing exactly what you're doing, and you have nobody to blame from yourselves. And she won't take accountability for that either. So support your queen by encouraging her to actually have a brand that is sellable. Like, because it's not sellable right now. And she's pissed off everyone that's gatekeepers in the industry. You guys don't.
If I were Starbucks principal,
okay, so his advert is playing. We'll wait for his advert to play.
Okay? This comes from a place of love. I want to see her succeed. I'm not okay
this
with
man
her
has
behavior.
no love in his heart.
Her behavior to me is despicable. But I'm just gonna be honest, okay? So if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, then continue doing what you're doing.
Because you're talking nonsense.
And, sooner or later, she's going to be a 40-year-old woman with two children. What shot does she have then? She's almost getting closer to 40 now. Her window of opportunity is dwindling away.
What is it with the age shaming?
As you guys focus on fighting imaginary.
He is an unsuccessful chiropractor with a failed marriage, with 2 children, with series of partners that left him after his divorce. Yet he's so focused and glued on what Korra is doing and how Korra is going to be 36. He's just not 36, I mean 37 years old. He too is close to 40. He's even closer to 40 than the Korra, because I think he's 2-3 years or so older than Korra, at least 2 years older than Korra. So if Korra at 35 or 36 is claiming, right? If Korra is closer to 40, then you're maybe 37 or 38. You're already there. And what is wrong with somebody turning 40? Ha! This man don't crazy.
Enemies. I am not an enemy. If I'm lied about, I will tell the truth because I have been harassed for so long, and it is annoying. And eventually, you have to just stand your ground. Otherwise, you're just going to get ran over.
You're the one harassing yourself.
Okay? I'm going to repeat this. You hate me. I don't care if you hate me. You're probably poor and have nothing to offer the world, myself, or anybody else. I don't care what a bunch of people on the internet that have never achieved anything in life think.
Says the one that has never achieved anything in his own life.
Me. That's ridiculous. Okay? And there's no judgment of being poor because I used to be poor. I worked at Subway, KFC, but you have to work to better your life. And you're not going to better your life getting on the internet and even giving a shit about anybody else's life. Like, that's not how it works. If you want to be successful, you have to be focused on your goals and attack your goals, not tearing down people to help somebody else achieve their goal, which is actually tearing them down. Okay? I say this because I care. I truly do.
He doesn't.
I truly do. I want to stop being lied about. I don't like the behavior, but I really wish anyone that has a goal and they're chasing their dreams and they'll do anything to achieve those dreams. I respect that. I do. I truly do. That's why I married the woman. Honestly, she was very motivated.
I say it,
She was
ask him.
very like, we're going to do this. In the beginning, it was,
Ask him.
we're going to do this. You know, fame has a way of changing people. As the old saying goes, power attracts the worst.
He's just
and
talking
corrupts
nonsense. He's
the best.
everywhere with his nonsense
So,
analysis.
guys, listen, play this video over and over again until it sinks into the head that if you guys want this woman to win, achieve her goal. I know that woman better than any of you. I lived with her and I had 2 children with her. Her number one goal in life is to be a touring musician, not a social media influencer, not a dancer. If you call her a dancer, she gets pissed off. She wants to be a singer. Go support her music.
No way.
You gotta get those numbers up. If you're not supporting her music, but you're supporting a fight,
is he afraid of a lawsuit coming soon?
You're making her look bad.
Yeah, well.
I look bad. Everyone looks bad. My kids are being like, this is not good for anyone, which is why I've been quiet. But the propaganda machine is making money from her words, her behaviors, and you guys are all in there supporting it. It's a positive feedback loop. It's just going to keep going, and the end result is she's already miserable. You can look in her eyes and see it, but she's not going to achieve her goals. And she's already put so many barriers of resistance and pissed off so many people in the industry that actually have the decision-making power to put her on tour. So if you guys care about this woman, you need to stop being the problem. Plain and simple. Because you're destroying her chances of her dream.
Because both of them, they've had a meeting. They're talking nonsense.
And I'm going to say this very clearly. Do I look like your opinion of me matters?
It bothers you. Shut up there. It bothers you, Justin. You look like a yeah. Close your mouth there. Okay, so that's where he actually ended his rant. Is about a 17 minutes this video. The person that did a longer one was Dawn yesterday. I think Dawn was live yesterday. Let me see. After he went to church, he said Palm Sunday, and then he came back to continue dragging Korah. So this is from Dawn.
Hopefully my service is okay. But we are live, and hopefully you guys can hear me.
Thanks to Korah, they have something to talk about.
But here we are.
Let me see if he will start talking about it from...
Okay. I know nobody was expecting me to go live, but that's okay. Let's see here.
I beg, no sing nonsense. We know why you're nonsense. So he's just starting his life.
Begin making coffee. I think I'm gonna turn this light on too. I know you guys can see it, but
let me see.
It is what it is. I know
his life is long.
Doctor is not the best actor. What was I looking at? I'll show you something. How's Stony? She's good. Stony is alive and well. She's very blessed. Her father is in recovery. She will be making her royal appearance at some point. Good morning, go share. Go share. They all need a drink. He is definitely not a natural actor.
Wait, he's even shedding Justin.
Okay, so some fun information about. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Fun information about me, guys. I actually did a lot of acting in high school, a lot, and I also gotta see this.
Imagine 2 grown men using a woman as their content to create video and pretending that they are so. Without Korah, this Mumu producer cannot make anything reasonable. And how does this promote his artist Stony? Ha, the stone itself now, Mumu, so anything she gets, good for her. Let me allow you people to read this. Let me go and make a cup of hot chocolate. The weather here is somehow. Let me make a hot chocolate. Chocolate.
I did a lot of acting in high school, and then I did local theater when I was in North Carolina, and then I went to governor's school and for theater.
And he's going to
And
try
I'm
to make
also
himself
still actually
important.
signed to an agency out here.
I better go.
But
I love fish out. Make I go check.
the other stuff,
Make
like
my drink. I'll be
the
back.
audio level, so maybe.
Like the live stream if you just come in. We finished listening to
Exactly, Margaret.
we finished listening to Justin. If you're just coming in now, we're listening to Don. I want you people to hear how both of them sound exactly the same in their live streams they did yesterday. You will know that both of them they've been talking. Now they want to come and scare people that Cora will never make it in the industry. What could they watch? You go tell me whether or not be God.
But yeah, I've been having a fantastic time. And the beauty of the whole series is this. Beauty is it's unlimited content. Unlimited. And I have all of the equipment to do it. And if I wanted to like up the quality, I actually have cameras, like actual camera. Hey Monica. I actually have like DSLR cameras that I can connect and
He
do
said
all that stuff. But
he's
I'm
going
just
to
like,
do this.
nah,
Momuda cannot even edit
it's
his
good
video
enough shooting
properly.
it on the phone for now. For now. You know, unless it gets picked up by a production company.
Nobody's picking up that
they
nonsense.
want to actually produce it, then that's like, okay, that's a whole different thing. And fun fact, me and the doc actually winged that whole thing pretty much. So that was really fun. The other ones I wrote, but that one we winged. Right, go. And an actual series, like unlimited material. Unlimited. And I ain't gonna lie, the next installment of this series, pretty inflammatory, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody's gonna be mad. Somebody's gonna be mad. I thought it was cool you're a barber. My son was a barber for many years in Pittsburgh, PA, until his brother's accident. Now it helps me take care of him. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I used to cut hair as well. I've lived a lot of lives. Oh, the radiance, that is a shield for the knights and the lords. Do I do any other accents? Yeah, but it's hard to like switch immediately from accent to accent. I did a lot of like studying British accents in high school, and then when I got out to LA, when you like actually sign up for your like your online things or whatever for acting, they like you have to actually learn like specific regional accents as well. So like your East London, your Cockney, and then I mean the posh I think is like the most low level one. But thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gogo. Yeah, I have quite a few British friends, and also I have like Australian friends as well. So I actually can do an Australian accent as well because it's a little different. If you're an American, it's a little different. But yeah, I can do several, and I also have to work in them. I'm kind of I do audio, right? So like I do sound, so that like my ears, I just have to listen and kind of know where things should go in most accents. She needs to come and use that rat out of me. Oh, Jesus. Yikes. Rosie. Yeah, I do my part with a straight face, which is why Dr. Ding was cracking up. I could, Tina. It's a great idea.
It's amazing. The
Ah,
Almighty
an incredible
producer.
idea,
I'm
actually.
back.
They gave me.
I'm back with my hot chocolate. Let me drink my hot chocolate. The weather is like it's gonna rain. Anyway, so this is the Almighty producer, and that closed the door for Hollywood, and Justin closed the door for TV for Cora. But both of them cannot do anything with themselves other than talk about Cora, create content out of Cora, and yet they are the what? The gatekeepers. Deception are the gatekeeper to hell. Now that one on a be.
Idea. That gave me an idea. Oh, that gave me an idea. Such a great idea. Okay, coffee time. So, guys, whoops, I didn't do that. So I accidentally bought whole beans, but luckily I have a coffee grinder.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was saying in my previous live stream. I noticed that the other time he was in church too. People were not there to, I don't know, 7, 8, a bit 10 people were there watching him. The only time he gets people watching and listening is when he's talking about Korah. It is when he's shading Korah. And you can see that that's the reason why the three of them are teaming up together, because even when Stoney came out and said, say a prayer for Papa Stoney is going in for surgery, how many of them? When she now came to post the update, she had to remind them that she will continue talking. She will continue telling her story when she gets back to LA, California, wherever she's based. Very anyhow kind of people. Welcome, Jocelyn. So hope I haven't missed much. You have. We're 1 hour into it. You didn't hear Justin's ranting, but you don't like hearing Justin anyway. You didn't hear Justin addressing Koreans. You will not believe the kind of things that came out of his mouth. We finished listening to what he had to say, and now we are in Don's live stream. So for Don, you have not missed anything because we just started listening to what Don is saying.
Um,
And from listening to the both of them, you will just know that they are trying to push this much as these two.
I'm not. And I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm not including whoever that person is. I don't know them. I've never been associated with them. So yeah, that's not happening. There's always something there to remind me.
We're waiting for
Oh
when
yeah,
he
I
will
gotta get
start
water.
talking about gatekeeping, the
Hot
industry.
water. I don't know. That's an odd question to ask. It is the money tree. Yes, it is.
He's making so
Oh,
much
thank you,
noise.
Anita. I
Let's
tell you
go
I was
forward a
going
bit.
live. I didn't announce it. This was just supposed to be like on some chill vibe and just to talk to you guys and see what your thoughts are. Um, so anyway, I was sitting on my couch and I was just like, one of my favorite shows is Game of Thrones. And I was like, what if this was Game of Thrones? This whole scenario. How would it play? What would it be like?
Thanks
And
to
that was
Cora for giving you
essentially it.
content.
And then from there, I wrote a quick little script, turned myself into a servant because I didn't have anybody else here. And the rest is kind of history now. Stoney's amazing. She's a powerhouse. Her voice will.
They claim Cora did not help them, Cora betrayed them, but Cora is still giving them content up until now. So who betrayed who? So making coffee and still not that's about the floor. I beg go. Hey, wait. Now what? Don't worry, you will learn. Just and don't worry. Didn't Lolo and Frida and the rest of them, did you not see their videos when Justin betrayed them? Did you not see how stupid they felt? That they had to come out and drag him after they finished insulting their own people, insulting, laughing, hey, 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 because they thought he saw them like they were of a different race, like they were from a different planet. Only when the money stopped coming, that was when Justin tossed them to the side and started treating them bad. Some of them were not coming to compare how he treats his fellow white people that support him and to how he treats the blacks that support him. In my mind, good for you people. So don't worry, these two will get there too. Don't worry. Kasongo bona wewe. Yala biraga. Kasongo bona wewe oh. Songo birawa oh kasongo bona wewe oh. Bona wewe oh. Just wait, you will see. Oba miraga eh. Just wait. You will see when it will happen. Let them not worry. Is it not Justin?
I love you some Stony. Yes, we love Stony. I love coffee, but not the taste. I love coffee ice cream. So yeah, Christy. Please know we are so grateful for you as well. I can't even put into words what you did for me. I'm actually. Oh, it's you know what, Denise. It's okay. It's okay. When you see somebody, the difference is, I got to see it in real time and to understand like what was. Thank you more. To understand a person, I'm the type of person, I don't judge people based off of other people's opinions, good, bad, or indifferent. I allow people the space to show me who they are, always. Love it, all for the authenticity. Yes, the K connection. That's exactly it. It's all about authenticity. For me, I want to be authentic to myself, to my thoughts, to my heart. Wendy.
No mind. I mean, very boring. You know what I'm even thinking? When you listen to Stony and Don, and you look at the way they're going about this whole thing, you want to ask yourself, after these people met Cora in that party they went to, and they, same pleasantries, they introduced themselves and whatnot, checked each other. I feel like these two must have gone online to check on Cora. They must have read one or two and decided we're going to use this woman because they thought she was stupid. Justin will always present Cora as a very foolish woman. So they didn't do due diligence. They just did a little research like, we've seen the one we're going to use to build our Facebook, because it's not easy to grow a Facebook. It's not easy. Actually, on all the platforms, if you have somebody, if you're under somebody's umbrella, if somebody with a big number will give you that one share, if your content is very good, they give you that one share or that one shout out. That's it. You pick up from there. So they thought they were going to use Cora, but it didn't turn out that way. So now they said they will do it by force, by fire, by force, to constantly talk about her.
I didn't. I did not. That does not mean that they weren't there, Wendy. Be nice, guys. They're reporting a lot. Of course they are.
Nobody's reporting their live stream. That's what Justin taught them to say.
Very disappointed right now. They're probably very, very disappointed. Because today is supposed to be chill. Watch this. This should be fun.
We're 30 minutes into what he's saying, actually.
I should do this every single time.
And because I didn't watch it later on, I just saw him live. I was on Facebook posting, and then I saw him live. So I went and tried to see. So at the moment when I came in was when he was trying to talk about gatekeeping. Then I left. So I didn't come back to watch the live stream again, or else I always watch it again to get the exact point where they start with their stupidity if they don't start from the beginning. But I didn't. So now I don't know exactly at what point he started talking about that gatekeeping and all of that.
This is real good. Now what? Now what? Yeah, you have to be able to make thoughts. You put together your own thoughts. None. She had to go. She had to go do another one with someone else. How's that? You guys like that?
You will know that both of them they had a meeting because they both sound the same. Justin and
No, screenshot that.
him.
Post that. Post that. With my face right in the middle of it. Yep.
Now he put copyright on the
Oh,
screen.
go ahead. Post this.
He put copyright on the screen to scare people. Oh man.
Screenshot this. Screenshot this. Hot water. Yes. I should.
They most definitely will turn on each other. They will.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm really the king of petty. Well, it's 50 Cent and then there's me.
He's celebrating being a petty human being.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Old man that is petty.
Crazy. Hey, Francisco, our opinions. Right there. Now, go ahead. Boom. Oh, Monica, I have tricks up my sleeve. Always. Always. Always have tricks up my sleeve. You guys like that?
I think Don just wanted to chat, but he saw that it wasn't going very well.
I just don't want to do too much because it'll be like right in my face.
Then he included the shades
Right.
to Korra so people can stay
Oh,
and
no.
watch and more
Well, they
people
don't
can come in.
We do this every time. Boom. Digital millennium back, baby. Okay, so today I'm not being super petty, but I am going to use my Sony mug. It's not that kind of day. Sony is good. She was on set yesterday.
Yeah, he had to say that so people will think that Stony is busy. Stony is at home with her
She
parents.
was on set, having a great time.
Like.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Bill? You know what I'm saying?
What Lila said.
Yeah, anyone can do AI, but not everybody can write engaging material about current events and then act it with their own face.
This is a shade to what Janice and the other people on Facebook, the other content creators that are using AI to tell the story. You're just messy, okay? If those people can do what they're doing, they can actually any day, anytime beat you to the game. Forget the title of you are a producer, all more nonsense. All of them online can beat you to the house, hands down, all of them. Any blogger that stands for the truth and talks about these Korahs just can be Justin, Korah, and as I said, Korah, Justin, Don, Stony, all of them put together, they will beat you people hands down. So don't even bother trying to shade them with a AI creation. Go and do your own AI. Let's see. You and your boring series.
In their own space. Edit the audio, edit the music, and the lighting. Edit. Not everybody can do that part.
The lighting is off.
Yes.
The red is too much. Justin
And
looks like
I hope you guys
somebody
are
coming out
excited
from
because you
a
know Tony
lava.
went to film school.
The sound,
Tony went to film
the
school,
music
so
in the background, almost louder than the
it's going to
voice.
be fun.
Lousy dog. Very lousy person. He thinks he's doing a good production. Very nonsense production.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. You really, I find it very interesting, and this is just a thought commentary, right? Like, just a thought commentary. Um, without Justin, nobody would know her. It's so interesting to me that there is an obsession with interracial couples. Like, and that's not just me like talking. That's like the internet. If you find any interracial couples, they are massive, massive online.
Ah, the stupidity started.
Hello, Javante. Interracial couples go viral all the time.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Hey, the root of the tree will always be the root of the tree. The branch, the leaves, the everything else is the main thing that keeps that tree alive is the root of the tree. Korah was the root when they were married. So the rubbish talk of if not for Justin, Justin is boring as hell. Okay, he is boring. So I can understand. And given where you're coming from, you're one of those that they need to wash the brain to reset it because your brain is telling you the other way, talking nonsense. Cora that was already doing her thing in the entertainment industry in Nigeria before she left for this thing, China, before she met that mosquito. When he came to Nigeria, how many events Cora was able to take him to? He met people like Don Jazzy and the rest of them. He was posing, taking pictures. They were treating him like king. When Cora went to the US, what did Cora see? Cora had to go and be doing meow meow on the street to feed the two of them. Show me the photograph. Show me the place that Justin took Cora to show me the thing that they did together. But when he came to Nigeria, he was treated like a king. Thunder, fire, you done. They mad. Your big head.
I did if you were to look at my Instagram, I did a collaboration with Jade. Remember, you guys saw Jade?
Your head there.
I did a collab post with her on Instagram, and I think she posted it like yesterday or something like that. And it's let's see. Let's see how far we are now. This is just one, and it's 89,000 views. I think she posted it. She might have posted it this morning, yesterday or today. Okay, it's been up 24 hours. And it's 89,000 views. Hello, Patricia. Exactly, Holly.
It will not even work.
Yeah,
Their plans will not work, Joseph.
Anytime, and if Jade and I decide to like do regular content together, like just funny, stupid videos, it would go crazy. Now imagine you're a happy family because apparently there's just really an obsession with interracial couples. Like, not to say there's anything wrong with that, right? Because I'm not. I've definitely dated interracial. Um, but the point is that that was your launch pad.
I think the only person that is obsessed with interracial is this Mumu that is talking. Couples are couples, whether interracial or whatever. It is the normal thing. They are everywhere. A lot of those type of relationships. So it's nothing new. There's nobody obsessing about interracial couples. But this Mumu is obsessing over Justin.
That was your launch pad.
This Don is the most foolish human being that exists. Him and Justin, I don't know who is more foolish. How is Justin Cora's launchpad if Cora was already doing this? Even Justin said it. Justin that showed Cora's life this thing earnings in 2020, 2022, 2023. Cora was the one that paid him 50,000. When he was crying that she's making a lot of money, people should stop gifting her. He showed what she made in 1 month then, $85,000. Does he even make anything close to that from his massage and breaking bones? No. Who did he introduce? If Justin had the connection in Hollywood, he would have put Cora there. We'll be seeing Cora, you know, collaborating with names like Cardi B, Meg The Stallion, and all of that. If Justin had that connection, so how is he, or how was he the launchpad? These two people are so delusional. Like these two really need medication. Justin and Don needs medication.
Exactly. All kids are beautiful. Oh my God. Wow, though. Wow. Hey, Laura. Um, but yeah, like the obsession with that is what caused the launch pad for this whole like internet fame thing. You guys don't care about internet fame, but it's like now you're making me prove a point. Now you're making me prove a point. Exactly. Yeah, I got my mic now. I love audio. I love clean audio. I'm a fan of that. I want the audio to be great. Did I just see Joey Graham? Joey, what's up, man? I didn't mean to yell, but how are you, my brother? How are you? I think I'm gonna have a little bit of this chicken and tater salad. No, I didn't cook it. I did not. I bought it. Joey, my brother, how are you? So, guys,
Let's see if he has any reasonable thing to say.
Thank you, Denise. I'll talk about Joey Graham. So, real quick, I met Joey while I was touring with Chubby Checker.
We're not going to hear about any Joey. He has nothing interesting. People only listen when he has something to say about Cora. And it's nonsense that he's always saying. If you're just coming in, you are welcome. Please like the live stream, share. Also join us on Facebook. When we're not here on YouTube, when you don't see us actively on YouTube, we are on Facebook. So you can join us over there. Now, that being said, we're 1 hour, 28 minutes into this. I don't want it to get to 2 hours. So people that are coming back later will not look at it and like, yo, what were they analyzing that that took this long? So yes, that being said, I'll see you all later. As more things drops, I will come in here to give you the info on what's going on. If you're just coming in, I apologize. We've been here for an hour, 29 minutes already, almost 1 hour 30. So I will allow you people while I go about doing my daily chores and things I have to do. Okay. Whenever I have the time, it's morning my time. So after morning school runs, I have that 1 or 2 hours to just use to drop content. So most times I use at least 1 hour here to run the live stream, or sometimes it's the 2 hours if it's a long live stream. And Then I'll see you all the next day, or if I have to come back in the afternoon if something else drops. So please watch from the beginning to hear how Justin is trying to flip the script, trying to turn everything on Korra's supporters, and that's not working. He's trying to twist this whole thing. I think it's paining him because Countdown, Korra's album is dropping very soon. So you will have to watch from the beginning after I end the live stream. Watch from the beginning to hear 17 minutes of nonsense rant that Justin was ranting. You need to hear that. Really ridiculous. And if you have not subscribed, you have to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. Subscription on YouTube is free. Okay, you're not paying anything. It's just for you to be notified when that content creator is live. They will send you a notification. YouTube will send you a notification informing you that that person is live if you want to join or if you want to watch it later. So that's just a good thing about it. So you don't have to come in and try to search to see if the person dropped a new content and stuff like that. So you can subscribe, turn on notification bell, and you will not miss any post that we make because YouTube will notify you. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. I say it, Josan, everyone that helped in here and listened. I know most of you love to just be in the background and listen. Okay, and I see some of you, a lot of you are coming back for the shorts that I'm posting. So I will keep dropping those shorts, and bye for now.